gigantic. Gets Teddy back in the fight, but Teddy taken down immediately again. Yoda going crazy on the Sigma right now. Yak trying to bring back for the favor of the team. Does fall pretty weak initially, but Cupcake, never mind. Willfish dives on an aim with a deflect kill. Will get that opening blow onto Esrath with the Ash out of the picture. A lot more control for Canary here. Yoda does drive in on the back line, trying to exchange a couple, but Canary is there to stop the retreat from the giant monkey man. And Willfish going crazy on supports. Now the follow through with a dive on Canary. A lot of burning members of the Guadalajara, but Yak goes on in. Yak with 2 on the crunch with Canary on top. I was gonna say it's a pretty big dynamite force out of Suzu Frontenium, but it doesn't matter if we have a focusing beam Yak in your backline buying his third this fight, trying to melt down some opposite opposing members, and Willfish take it on down. Now they're going to Xenobaba. It's very weak. Xenobaba just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. Xenobaba does fly back to the safety of their squad, but they've lost Teddy in the process. Oh, what a ball. What a grenade. And now Canary just trying to stay alive. Yes, going for the flank duplicate. Try looking for that on a flank nade, question mark. Could be huge. War does fall low. War's 1 HP. Canary did get slept out of the rampage, but doesn't really seem to matter as Yak on this flank is putting in some work. Yoda is nanoed, but the wall. As his duplicate do decide to use it, yes they do. Duplicates over onto the Sigma. Building it close to his grid of flux, 4% away from it has it, and will use it to force the Sig 9 on point. And
yep, this is a kidnapping comp.
Willfish, they get a pick, but Willfish with a dragon into the Mega Room allows them to get the resurrect. And with the Echo back in the fight, Willfish cleans it on the kill feed with multiple kills, and the Hounds will make that a third. Can they get a fourth? Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, never mind. Hits the fadeaway. Oh my God! The hinder on the Canary takes her down.
And Willfish is also just getting poked out. Yoda's just running him down. Yeah, Yoda with a 3K.
And a bit of a Hounds duel going on right now, but Canary opens up with a headshot on the Witherin. And with that, oh, there's 1 HP though. Oh, but Canary swings them through with the peel.
They manage to contest, but I don't think they're gonna live. Immortality's out. Srath is down.
Canary.
It's a tank duel. And Yak gets 4.
Yoda gets the wall off, but
he is kicking Witherin to death. No, with no supports, this Yoda goes down really fast.
It was. I almost wanted to say that that Willfish was him, but just couldn't quite land that final blow. Oh, okay. As Yoda goes up in the air for the flux, not gonna find anything, I believe, but Teddy pays for it with their life. As the fight continues to go in the favor, and despite Canary's heroics of the Gatos,
like, Willfish is just under. Oh, Teddy, he missed that Teddy somehow.
Okay, Canary's blade shut down basically instantly, and the blade or the dragon strike cannot find too much. So the Shimada brothers use both their ultimates and get 0 kills for it, and now the villains are stabilizing at the end of point C. So we just assumed that it was okay, but Willfish returns the favor. The flux from Zane, looking for it. Does find 2. Forced out of flux, but
to kill the immortality.
But Willfish has already found the kill on War, and now the DPS for the Gatos find the support line.
There's a bomb.
Pulse Bomb goes down, and Canary lighting the kill feed with Willfish. Oh, right around the shield of Xenobaba.
That was the reason.
Yoda actually hit the geometry on him right there. Yoda on the Sigma, put in some work right now. Put in some more work. Yoda finds 3 members, but 3 members, 0 kills, and they're gonna go in. The Blizzard not gonna do too much as Canary just rampages on out of it. Canary is falling weak, but the picks are here. Yak is going crazy. It's a Genji off here. Canary falls though. Cupcake and Esrath are trying to exchange it back here. Cupcake has the blade, but Cupcake might not need it, as Esrath and Cupcake clutch this up somehow for the
natural events shall happen in my game.
Canary is flanking for a rampage.
They know it. They don't know it.
They don't know.
They know now.
She goes on through, finds 3 members. As that goes down, the Blizzard is gone. The anti is there. Can anybody touch? They will get a last second get test, but the kills are coming here. The Gatos have done it. The Gatos are 1 kill away. Chittyfish trying to keep the curse alive, but it cannot do it. And that's gonna do it. The curse has been lifted. Pressure, but the bot continues to move forward, and the Rock goes on through and finds Teddy on the back end. Canary is very weak and gets walled off. She's not gonna be able to get that mega, but the res from Paninii in the Valkyrie form is gigantic. Gets Teddy back in the fight, but Teddy taken down immediately again. Yoda going crazy on the Sigma right now. Yak trying to bring back with the favor of the team. Does fall pretty weak initially, but Cupcake, never mind. Willfish dives on in with a deflect kill. Will get that opening blow onto Esrath with the Ashe out of the picture. A lot more control for Canary here. Yoda does drive in on the back line, trying to exchange a bit, but Canary is there to stop the retreat from the giant monkey man. And Willfish going crazy on the supports. Now the follow through with a dive on Canary. A lot of burning members of the Guadalajara, but Yak goes on in. Yak with 2 on the crunch with Canary on top. I was gonna say it's a pretty big dynamite force out of Suzu from Tedium, but doesn't matter if we have a focusing beam Yak in your backline buying his 3rd despite trying to melt down some opposite opposing members, and Willfish take it on down. Now they're going to Zena Baba. It's very weak. Zena Baba just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. Zena Baba does fly back to the safety of their squad, but they've lost Tedium in the process. Oh, what a ball. What a grenade. And now Canary just trying to stay alive. Yes, going for the flank duplicate. Try looking for that on a flank nade, question mark. Could be huge. War does fall low. War is 1 HP. Canary did get slept out of the rampage, but doesn't really seem to matter as Yak on this flank is putting in some work. Yoda is nanoed. Put the wall. As his duplicate do decide to use it, yes they do. Duplicates over onto the Sigma. Building it close to his grid of flux, 4% away from it has it, and will use it to force the Sig 9 on point. And
yep, this is a kidnapping comp.
Willfish, they get a pick, but Willfish with a dragon into the Mega Room allows them to get the resurrect. And with the Echo back in the fight, Willfish cleans it on the kill feed with multiple kills, and the Hounds will make that a 3rd. Can they get a 4th? Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, never mind. Hits the fadeaway. Oh my God! The hinder on the Canary takes her down.
And Whalefish is also just getting poked out. Yoda's just running him down. Yeah, Yoda with a 3K.
And a bit of a Hounds duel going on right now, but Canary opens up with a headshot on the Withering. And with that, oh, there's 1 HP though. Oh, but Canary swings on through with the peel.
They managed to contest, but I don't think they're gonna live. Immortality's out. Srath is down.
Canary.
It's a tank duel. And Yak gets 4.
Yoda gets the wall off, but
he is kicking Withering to death. No, with no supports, Yoda goes down really fast.
It was. I almost wanted to say that that Whalefish was him, but just couldn't quite land that final blow. Oh, okay. As Yoda goes up in the air for the flux, not gonna find anything, I believe, but Tedium pays for it with their life. As the fight continues to go in the favor, and despite Canary's heroics to the Gatos,
like Whalefish is just under. Oh, Teddy, he missed that Teddy somehow.
Okay, Canary's blade shut down basically instantly, and the blade or the Dragon Strike cannot find too much. So the Shimada brothers use both their ultimates and get 0 kills for it, and now the villains are stabilizing at the end of point C. So we just assumed that it was okay, but Whalefish returns the favor. The flux from Zane, looking for it. Does find 2. Forced out of flux,
fails to kill the immortality.
But Whalefish has already found the kill on War, and now the DPS for the Gatos finds the support line.
There's a bomb.
Pulse bomb goes down, and Canary light the kill feed with Whalefish. Oh, the right around the
That's
shield
what-
of
that was the
Xenobaba.
That was the reason.
Yoda actually hit the geometry on him right there. Yoda on the Sigma, put in some work right now, put in some more work. Yoda grab, finds 3 members, but 3 members, 0 kills. And they're gonna go in. The Blizzard not gonna do too much as Canary just rampages on out of it. Canary is falling weak, but the picks are here. Yak is going crazy. It's a Genji off here. Canary falls to Cupcake and Esrath are trying to exchange it back here. Cupcake has a blade, but Cupcake might not need it. As Esrath and Cupcake clutch this up somehow for the
Natural events shall happen in my game.
Canary is flanking for a rampage.
They
here.
know it. They don't know it.
They don't know.
They know now.
She goes on through, finds 3 members. Esrath goes down. The Blizzard is gone. The anti is there. Can anybody touch? They will get a last second contest, but the kills are coming here. The Gatos have done it. The Gatos are 1 kill away. Chittyfish trying to keep the curse alive, but it cannot do it. And that's gonna do it. The curse has been lifted. Pressure, but the bot continues to move forward, and the Rock goes on through and finds Teddy on the back end. Canary is very weak and gets walled off. She's not gonna be able to get that Mega, but the res from Paninii in the Valkyrie form is gigantic. Gets Teddy back in the fight, but Teddy taken down immediately again. Yoda going crazy on the Sigma right now. Yak trying to bring back with the favor of the team. Does fall pretty weak initially, but Cupcake, never mind. Willfish dives on in with a deflect kill. Will get that opening blow onto Esrath with the Ashe out of the picture. A lot more control for Canary here. Yoda does drive in on the back line, trying to exchange a bit, but Canary is there to stop the retreat from the giant monkey man. And Willfish going crazy on the supports. Now the follow through with a dive on Canary. A lot of burning members of the Guadalajara, but Yak goes on in. Yak with 2 on the crunch with Canary on top. I was gonna say it's a pretty big dynamite force out of Suzu from Tedium, but it doesn't matter if we have a focusing beam Yak in your backline buying his third this fight. Trying to melt down some opposite opposing members, and Willfish take it on down. Now they're going to Xenobaba is very weak. Xenobaba just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. Xenobaba does fly back to the safety of their squad, but they've lost Tedium in the process. Oh, what a ball, what a grenade. And now Canary just trying to stay alive. Yes, going for the flank duplicate. Try looking for that on a flank nade, question mark. Could be huge. Dwarf does fall. Wars one slap page. But doesn't really seem to matter as Yak on this flank is putting in some work. Yoda is nanoed, but the wall. As his duplicate do decide to use it, yes they do. Duplicates over onto the Sigma. Building it close to his grid of flux, 4% away from it has it, and will use it to force the Sig 9 on point. And
Yeah, the kid grab.
they get a pick, but Willfish with a dragon into the Mega Room allows them to get the resurrect. And with the
Welcome everyone to I'll say the second game for week 3 of Aurora Overwatch Clash Season 4, where we will see the Rittwo Raccoons take on the Vancouver Villain. So, I am your play-by-play caster, RiddleDog, as we have Paninii on the co-cast and the prod.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so week 3, that means that there is a new map pool
Yep.
in place.
Esperanza, map 1.
Yeah, so map 1 is going to be Esperanza.
Yeah, another thing too is this is the first game that we have Mauga in the pool for, so I'm
Yeah,
very
the
curious.
first week.
Yeah.
There was only a tad bit, about 30 seconds, of Malga played in that last game, which was the
The
Los
Gatos,
Gatos like
yeah.
Guadalajara take on the Numbies, where we saw Yak on Malga for about like 30 seconds.
It was like maybe one fight.
Yeah. It was one fight
Um,
on Lijiang Control Center, but I know the Rittwo Raccoons, at least last week,
Yeah.
they were scrimming Malga.
I could see
Dynamac was on it.
yeah, I could see that. Another thing very interesting about this is those two teams kind of like on the opposite side of the spectrum. We have the 2-0 Raccoons versus the 0-2 Villains. The Villains have they looked really good versus the Gatos week 1. I think they can contend with a lot of these teams. The Raccoons have been very dominant though, so
Yeah. I mean, the Villains getting a rough schedule. They had week 1, Los Gatos, which, you know, it's week 1. Take it as you will, but how we were given, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks, but, and then they had faced Zenith from the other division, which is arguably probably the hardest matchup for that division.
Zenith look like they're the team to beat right now, so. Going into this, we see kind of like a weird Junker Queen comp with this Junker Queen Junkrat. Panic be on the Junkrat. He's kind of known for these projectile players, so.
It's the Australian comp.
Yeah, they're looking to kind of just poke out the brawl comp of the.
Yeah, but there you go. Here. They try to go in, but the knife comes out onto Yoda, pulling him back. Get a false solo, Yoda taken down. Not able to keep it up on the side of the Villains as Dynamac just sort of walks in, clicks heads with his shotgun. And that's going to be the first fight going to the side of the Rittwo Raccoons.
Yeah, it's like, this is kind of just a rough matchup to play the Rhine into. The Soldier can kind of just outrange you and just kind of rotate around getting off angles, and the Junkrat just has this high burst, high spam damage, and on the Rhine you can't really do a lot here. They do swap to the Junker Queen here, which I think might be a better look just into the Junker Queen. Probably looking to just get speeds on and just kind of try to, I guess, win this Junker Queen matchup here. But I'm looking at Paninii right now with this Junkrat just to try to get more spam damage and to try to prevent this engage from the Villains here.
Yeah, they're definitely spamming down that choke point, but the first pick goes from Cupcake over onto Wigglehiggle. Paninii looking to try to find something, but he just puts himself in the air, which makes it like a clay pigeon for Nathan, able to take him down. And after some quick nifty picks from Cupcake, they should be able to get a roll now.
Yeah, Cupcake is kind of like the carry player on the Villains here. He's the GM1 DPS, I believe GM1 support too. So yeah, him on this Tracer is kind of scary, especially if he's looking to just go after Wigglehiggle. If you lose either of the supports here for this this Raccoons comp here, it's really detrimental for this Queen to kind of go into a fight down a support. You do have Cupcake with the Pulse. Reaper. Yeah, he did swap off the Junkrat onto the Reaper. Paninii with the Pulse, Simply Dino has got to hit the Suzu here just to prevent this if it does get stuck. But yeah, a Pulse could be kind of devastating for the fight here for the Raccoons.
Could be Wiggle fall solo Dynamac in while the rest of the team is full back. The call just was not there. As Nathan's able to pick up a 3K. Right now you'll see the Ringer as well. Nathan Ringer for S-Rat
yep.
Here on the Villains. Forgot to mention that. Normally on the Zenith, but that's gonna be it. Only having to use
just the visor. Visor for visor.
Exactly. So definitely something that you take for the Villains right now.
Yeah, big difference here with this comp. Outside of the Tracer for the Reapers, you have the Baptiste for the Kiriko. With both Junker Queen ults here, the Kiriko should be able to save the cleanse and kind of prevent a lot of this pick potential coming out from Yoda. But with the Witherin on the Baptiste, it's going to be really hard to prevent Dynamac's Rampage here. So hopefully they have some counterplay.
It doesn't. We'll see Cupcake going behind, trying to find something, able to pressure out Simply Dino. But you notice that they're not going in really. They want them to walk into their high ground right now as Cupcake takes down Paninii through that window. The giving man's window out from Wither and to the rest of the team to save everyone on high ground. But Dynamac does take down Cupcake. The Rampage comes through, able to find Nathan Yoda to be coming up from Fish, able to make sure that no one falls because of it. And just like that with the two support ults, they're able to keep going past that checkpoint after regaining that high ground for a long time.
Yeah, ever since Yoda swapping onto this Junker Queen here, they've looked really dominant here. Like with the Rampage here, they didn't have the Kira Rush, they just used the beat for it. Now Yoda has one of his own, and if they're able to get Simply Dino to use this Suzu early, they should be able to get a really favorable fight for them here.
That's really just
Paninii close to this
Yoda low.
Is rough.
Lamp invested. Beat comes up from Wigglehiggle, the spin comes up from Paninii, the Kitsune from Simply Dino, and with all that the damage, Paninii is able to pick off, being a little ballerina, pick off 2 more as he's going back to swap, but no.
I really do not hate that fight there for the Villains. You got 3 ults, you got both support ults, and you got this Blossom. Again, now the beat can't be used for the Rampage. So now it's just completely reliant on Simply Dino's Suzu to shut down Yoda's Rampage. Nathan is already close to another Visor here, so with both of those ults, it should look really good for them here. Especially with kind of a midpoint fight.
Banana win. Suzu Force. That's the go card. Able to only purple Wiggle and Danny Mac here. As the rest of the team kites out back main. All that forgot was positioning here. Danny Mac so low. Knifed in. Nathan, we'll see come back around behind with that Visor. Able to pick off Simply Dino as Cupcake goes in. Finds Paninii. Nathan able to find 3 with the Visor. Can he? Cannot. But a very, very good flank Visor from Nathan.
I'm getting some flashbacks to Noose with Nathan on the Soldier here.
Bro, that's like before your time. You're thinking Pushins.
Oh, true.
That was when he was on
He
fire
really
on that
gets
DPS.
And now we have Oaks has a Visor of his own here. But yeah, again, complete control here.
Oh, the stick on Oaks. Really good stick from Cupcake over onto Oaks. The Rampage coming in, able to purple 4. Cupcake with recall, but the rest of the team can't cleanse it that easy. As Paninii and Dynamac are able to clean up that ult after a really nice Rampage from Dynamac. After Cupcake found the pick.
Yeah, Shifty Fish not quite at that beat yet. He will have it for the upcoming fight, which is going to be really good against the Visor and possibly the Blade here. Probably going to want to beat one of those 2 ults. We're already down to the within 4 minutes left at this point here, and really still, what is this, 60-65 meter advantage here for the villains.
Yeah.
No ults really here to engage here for the villains, so it's got to be a pretty neutral fight for them.
Yeah, you will see as well. They got somebody else coming out online for the Raccoons. They have both DPS, and both their supports are so close to getting it too. So they've got a lot of different ways to break this open.
Yeah, Cupcake's got to go hard here if the villains want to win this fight.
Shell comes up, Blade comes out from Paninii. The beat is able to save Nathan just barely after some nice maneuvering. Withering so low. Is able to be taken down by Yoda, does exchange it for Wiggle Eagle's life. Oaks decides he is the Visor, trying to clean up, but the rest of the team is cutting away. Yoda taken down, Shifty gonna fall soon after. Cupcake as well as... This could be both the DPS ults. He gets his, and he actually does get out, which is really good for them.
Potentially they could try to fight here before the checkpoint, especially with Cupcake on the Tracer here. Cupcake might be able to just stall it long enough for the team to get back.
Danny Mac's there? They don't. Where's recall? I don't think they can touch anymore.
Yeah, no, without the recall here. Both support ults here for the Raccoons is going to be really tough here, but now we are starting to get a lot more ults here
There's
for
Suzu.
the villains.
Importantly, Simply Down just use Suzu here. As Cupcake goes on that flank, takes her down before she knows what happened. Oak's taken down Withering. The beat comes up from Regular Eagle. Just secure. Save Danny Mac. And with that, Danny Mac's able to take down Yoda, take down Chippy Fish.
Yeah,
As Wiggle is able to turn that really well with a nice beat.
Yeah, Yoda really wanted to go for that Rampage. He was waiting for the Rampage or the beat to wear off before he used it there, and that was just took a little bit longer than he wanted it to, just dying barely before he was able to get the Rampage off. Does still have it for this fight, again with 4 ults here for the villains.
Oh, a huge knife on a Wiggle Eagle, but able to skate out through that mini room, as this will be the fight that determines who gets the lead. The pulse comes out, able to find Oaks, the Kitsune, the Visor, the Rampage, the
second Visor.
The other ult. The second Visor. As Nathan still finds 2 again, and like that, I mean, they had to use 3 ults, but...
Yep. One of them's Pulse. Pulse is going to be back soon.
They did retain the lead, which is important. They are going to push it back middle.
Yeah, getting the Kitsune Rush out there is pretty good. Again, Danny Mac's going to have this Rampage with no beat for Shifty Fish. Nathan Pulse is really low, is going to have to back here.
They have the window, too. This Rampage comes in, able to find Yoda Withering. At the lamp is forced by Withering, but everyone's just on him, and he's just taken down. Cupcake gets his, as per usual, but he might just bleed to death. Nah, he gets out. But yet again, if they're not careful, they're going to be able to get the lead here.
This likely will be final fight either way.
Yep.
Potentially, I guess the villains could touch if they lose this fight here, but...
Nice misses.
Paninii with this blade's gonna be really tough.
Wiggle takes him down. Oaks killing Shifty after a boop. Yoda is able to take down Nathan though after the window comes out from Withering. Oaks on that flank, trying to push out that window. Oaks so low. The blade comes out from Paninii. is able to take down Witherin.
Tankby is so low.
Yoda is taken down by Oaks. Nathan takes down Tankby. The visor comes up and Nathan's able to shut down with his Helix rocket.
It's just the supports.
Pulse comes out.
Simply
It's
Dino
a
gets
Portal
taken down.
combat. Wiggle with the beat onto himself and Danny Mac as soon as he gets it. But you'll see Cupcake taking down Simply Dino before she gets a chance to get the beat. The beat comes out from Shifty Fish as Cupcake takes down Wiggle, and just like that, with just a little over a meter left, the villains are just barely able to hold on and keep Esperanza.
Nathan
for
with
themselves.
the celebratory visor there. That might have been one of the closest push maps I've seen. It was like 1.5 meters of the difference between the two teams.
Yeah. That was completely crazy right there at the end.
Yeah, it looked like for a while the villains had complete control, and then it looked like the Raccoons had complete control. This is that big visor with the Kitsune Rush that just kind of demolished the villains there.
Yeah.
So with that, we are probably going to take it. Or we
But
are going
I
to
know
take
a lot
short
of people
break here,
weren't
but-
thinking that it would go the way of the villains, at least
Yeah.
according to the Preds.
Yeah, the
Honestly, it was
Preds-
8-4
8-4, yeah.
in favor of the Rittwo Raccoons, but we'll have to see if they're able to pull it back, as it will be hybrid as the next map Raccoon able to pick. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to the Rittwo Raccoons versus the Vancouver Villains. So, here, as you saw last map, the Vancouver Villains able to just narrowly take Esperanza, as the Rittwo Raccoons were absolutely so close. It was within, I think, 1.5 meters as well. So,
Yeah, again, like I said before, the Raccoons look really strong in their first 2 games. The Villains finally able to give them their first loss of the season, their first map loss.
yeah.
We see War coming in for Shifty Fish, and we see Roar. Oh, that's gonna suck to say. We see Roar coming in for Simply Dino.
Simply Dino.
Simply Dino. Yeah.
Yep.
So the War versus Roar. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see. One's on Braid, the other's on Luciel, so make sure as
Yeah.
well that the score is 1-0 Villains,
Oh, you're right.
1-0 Raccoon.
It is.
It's linked up though, so it's like it's annoying when they want to swap sides. Whatever though. You will see as well the JQ coming back out for the Villains here. With Yoda
Yes.
on that.
It's pretty much the same comp, but we have Nathan on the Hanzo instead of the Soldier. Cupcake
Cupcake
also
Genji.
Yep.
It's
We do
it's
see
a Tracer.
a completely different comp coming out from the Raccoons here. This dive comp, I think, plays to a lot of their strengths here, but it is going to be really tough to play into the Junker Queen.
Yeah, I mean, Danny Max is character queen from what I know, but I know Wiggle Higgle, his best hero is Diana, Rory, and the Brig, Oaks, and the Tracer. So, but you'll see the dive coming out, and Nathan falls solo. Nathan taken down early after a nice dive from Danny Mac on Oaks, as he is stuck in that cat fight all by him lonesome. Well, now
Yeah.
the Villains are gonna be on the back foot here as Danny Mac is able to go in behind them with Oaks cleaning up the kill into Cupcake. The lamp is slightly too late as they're just scrambling. They need something. Canopy comes in. Wither and falls solo. War down. Now it's just Yoda.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what their game plan is. Well, huge lag spec. I don't know what that was. Yeah, we see Nathan and Cupcake instantly swap. The Hanzo especially is just so hard to play into the dive. We see War go into the Brig. I know War's been playing a lot more Brig lately. I think his comfort pick is usually the Mercy, but I've noticed his Brig has been getting played a lot. I know on the Jedis especially. At least throughout the season, he improved a lot on the Brig. This is a really good comp to play into the Winston. It's like really hard to dive a lot of these players. Like at least the DPS, they can move.
They can run away.
Yeah, they can run away.
You don't want to dive the JQ. The BAP can do him enough damage
And
with his
the
lamp with
Brig,
the
yeah.
shift as well. The anti comes out in Yoda though. Forces the lamp as well as him dropping. As it
Panic
looks
with
like
this blade.
Yoda's gone behind them. Do they know chat?
Oh,
They don't know chat. The huge axe on both support line is they're able to stay alive, but Tanekby and
they forced
Danny
rally
Mac are taken
too.
down. Yeah, Nathan was taken down, so it is going to be a 3v4 here for the Raccoons on the point. As Cupcake drops, the pulse is forced by Oaks, as it does not land. War takes down Roar. There we go. There's your answer.
This, yeah, true. This feels like it's signaling a
Lamp
swap.
force.
Maybe not.
Nano to Daymac.
That's 4 ults used from the villain or
jumps
the
in.
Raccoons here.
Yeah, but Wither's taken down. I mean, there's not much they can do about this. This Nano Monkey. The purple only finds Tanekby, but they're able to take him down. And Nathan is there, but they only have War Gite healing.
Yeah, with the spawn
As well.
so close from the villains here. 5 ults used. And then now we see
Yeah,
almost a full ult bank is coming out from the villain, so if Yoda's able to stay alive and contest this point long enough for the spawns to get in, they should have an ult advantage here. They do get Roar.
Cupcake takes down Rory, which is a good start, to be sure. Cupcake falls solo. Cupcake not taking, is taken down after the lamp does not land. Oak's able to find both, actually. Both the Sojourn and the Baptiste. The visor comes out. What the stick? Played onto him, completely shutting it down. Danemac able to take down War. As Yoda falls after. And that's going to be it. They use 6 ult. That very, very prolonged fight.
Yep. They are still making this work, even with the swaps coming out from the villains here. I keep forgetting their team names. Nathan used the visor. It was so close to getting value, but with the pulse from Oaks just kind of saved his team there. Everyone was super low
Yeah.
from the Raccoons. Oaks again is super low here, but he should be able to get out.
Danny Mac dropping in from the high ground. Third gender burst forced by Witherin. Lamp is not used yet though. It's used now to save Yoda from that purple, but Cupcake takes down Danny Mac very early. That fight is, he was too far in for the rest of his supports to be able to see him. And like that, they're able to stabilize a little bit after some nice shots from Cupcake. And not having to use any else.
Hey Riddle, you know what time it is?
Say it ain't so.
Nanoblade, chills.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
War with this rally. I got a feeling War's gonna shut it down here. War's the
It's
goat
possible.
on Brig, so.
It's a tall feat. Charles! The rally comes in. The bash comes out. The lamp comes out. Botanically is still full. War does not fall.
Oh, they get
Just the pillar.
War
Boy,
is.
he's taken down by a bomb.
I gotta
Just like a
admit,
normal pillar.
War.
After Cupcake is able to get, I want to say, up to 4 people that fight. Honestly,
He
with
got
that
at
overclock.
least 3.
Very nice.
He got 2
Yeah,
with
it
the
was 3 or
overclock, and
4.
then he got the getting the Nanoblade, the rally, and the pulse out, and still winning the fight is insane. You use 3 ults for 4, you still have the pulse, and you still have the rampage. Danny Mac has this primal, but primal can be impactful, but there's really only so much it can do, especially against the BAP Brig here.
Yeah.
So yeah, already down below 3 minutes now.
Let's
This is
see
a
if
really
this
good-
line is able to live this
Yeah,
again.
it's a really good place to hold for defense too. So I could see them, the villains stabilizing here.
It is arguably one fight territory with how
True,
far this card is
true.
pushed up.
Primal
The
comes
pulse
out.
comes out. The pulse, the primal comes out. Nathan falling low, able to back up. Dinamak trying to find something, but the only thing he finds is more damage. They're relentless. The ante is from Yoda. The axe is even bigger as he finds 3.
Yoda with a huge rampage there. I think the pulse forced the primal there, so getting the primal out for
So-
pulse is a really good trade, especially
Ooh.
now that Nathan's already almost 50% to another one. Kind of
Yeah.
an empty ult bank. We do see Danny Mac swapping off of the Winston onto the Queen here. Winston's kind of hard to play on this last point. There's a lot less high grounds to contest.
Oh, he's stuck.
Stick comes out.
Oh, if he took one more step back, he would have been within that lamp.
Yeah, you hate to see it
That's
as a bad
unlucky.
player. Witherin falls too.
Witherin
War
falls. Oaks fall. Finds War.
Nathan might be able to contest here, but there's only so much he can do.
Yeah, I don't think can touch. I mean, Oaks is
He
looking at
touched,
it.
but
There will
that's-
find
that's-
Cupcake. The slide comes out.
So they did stabilize after kind of slipping. I think they cut down over 4 minutes on third, down to about a minute and a half. So it could have been a lot worse. But again, like
Yeah.
any escort map, capping with over a minute is always... That's always kind of the goal
These hybrid
on
ones.
attack. Yeah, hybrid, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they can force overtime, they're going to be guaranteed at least not to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah, we did see a lot
So-
of really good swaps coming out from both sides, kind of to counter what the other team was running. I could see the villain sticking with a similar comp, especially Nathan on the Tracer. He seemed to get a lot of value on that Tracer. Just a lot harder to dive than the Soldier and the Hanzo.
Yeah.
Cupcake shows... They're showing this Brawl comp in Spawn, which is really interesting. If Oaks is on this Ashe, that's going to be really tough to play into, though.
Yeah.
I'm kind
Double
of,
flex here coming out from the Raccoons
yeah,
as well.
I'm kind of interested in that with the Queen, because it's going to be slower, but since you're defending, you don't necessarily need the
You
speed
just play
boost.
second. You just wait for them to walk in, and then once they walk in, you can
Yep,
shot
yep.
on the back line, I suppose.
Yeah,
So.
you just play to hold space and just kind of kite them out. You should have the healing and the damage advantage here. That's what I'm assuming their goal is here. The other thing, though, is Zarya is really good to play into Queen. You have the bubbles for the cleanse on the bleed and the purples. You have a lot of really high damage. If you can get charged up, you kind of out-damage the Queen here.
Yeah.
And then you have the Mei for the wall. So I could see either comp winning this here. This is a very interesting matchup.
The knife comes out on from Danny Mac as he sides jump from the high ground. Cupcake is not able to sanction off Danny Mac from the rest of his team with the wall. But now they're just sort of resetting. Rory DPS from the high ground. Both the DPS on the villain falling so low. Lamp is forced by Wither, and an early Lamp as Danimac falls so low. Danimac is just stuck. He decides to shout in. The knife comes out and Yoda. The bubble comes out.
Witherin almost has window. Witherin does end up
Wither
falling. That's
almost has window.
that's
Danimac.
really good for the.
Wither and Nathan, as it is going to be going the side of the Raccoons here after a nice flank from Rory. He's able to turn it into 4v4.
Yoda is so low. He is getting the heals from Witherin.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much all of the supports built their ult this fight, just because there was such a long fight and there's just so much sustained healing there. We do have Nathan swapping onto the soldier here. Likely, I'm assuming he's gonna try to go for an off angle here, maybe try to poke out the Ashe.
Anthony comes out from Wiggle, able to force them to rethink their decisions of going in the small room and just wait a second. The wall comes out, not able to really find anything. The sleep as well, but you see that the villains are just trying to take this high ground. They want to force them off. They don't want them there anymore.
Oh, they get
But
Tanic.
Danimac is there to meet them with the Bob from Oaks. The Blizzard comes in from Cupcake. But Danimac is able to get out of that Blizzard somehow. Cupcake does find Rory and the Bob.
And they should be able to get Wiggle. Wiggle gets knocked off of high ground. I think it was by War.
I believe so. Oaks
Oaks
does
is
find
in.
his.
Oaks
He is
got his.
behind everyone.
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know Oaks.
They know, chat. They know,
They
chat.
know. This is gonna be a rough stagger.
They decided it's winnable. The Kitsune
Oh!
comes up, but a huge rally from War is able to shut it down completely after Nathan's able to just gun him down.
Insane rally there by War. War is just he is bodying Tanic, and Tanic swaps off of the Genji. War's Brig is just too powerful.
And Rory from the Kiriko on that Baptiste too.
Yeah, I think part of it is they're just looking for a little bit more like burst heals here. Maybe they weren't getting enough value out of the Suzu, so they wanted to swap for the more sustained healing.
Yeah.
Yoda still has. Oh, Cupcake gets a right click on
down.
Oaks.
That's a massive pick. It forces them all off that high ground right now.
Yeah, full high ground
As it
control.
Yeah, as it is just War sitting on point. He's doing his best as Cupcake gets a really nice shot onto Rory too. But Tanic does find Nathan. So it is going to be even here once Oaks is back. But Tanic trying to look for something on top of that jailhouse.
Oh, Danimax is in the backline. It's gonna get jumped on and frozen by Cupcake.
Danimac is there all by himself.
Yeah.
That's disastrous here for the Raccoons.
I don't know if that was called. The rush onto War was a really good like
Yoda solo.
decision, but
The grab comes out. It finds
should
Rory.
get Roar. Yeah. Some survives with the lamp. A really good lamp there by Roar just to kind of LOS everyone. We just see
Yeah.
Danimax playing the counter swap game. Cupcake goes into the high ground, is looking for Oaks.
Cupcake is still there, and he has Blizzard.
Does have the Blizz.
He decides to let it rip, but all that it does is it forces position and saves his own life.
Zoning Blizzard.
As Yoda is able to walk behind, kill Wiggle Higgle. Nathan finds Oaks. Cupcake eventually finds Rory after forcing him out, and then just like that, they're gonna be able to get that second point too.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if it's the Mei or the Zarya or what, but the villains are looking really good right here. Roar swaps again onto the Lucio here. I wonder if Danimax is gonna stay on the Winston. This is kind
He
of
doesn't know he's still there.
yeah, this is kind of an awkward
the
comp for
Weaver.
the Weaver. Interesting. We do have the Nano here. I'm assuming they're gonna look to Nano Danimac here. Jumps onto Yoda. Yoda does use the bubble to keep himself alive, but is just backing up here. Tanic
The overclock.
Yoda's
The overclock
so
comes
low.
out. Yoda just Tanic was so low for so long that just couldn't peek Yoda any longer. Try to find him. The Bob comes out from Oaks, but the wall is good from Cupcake, able to put him stick Bob straight on that cart. Tanic does get a nice rail shot on Yoda. Oaks on the Cupcake as it's gonna force the villains back after using PSL.
I would be shocked to see a swap here. Again, it's kind of like hard to get this
Is
high
your
ground
swap.
here. Like with the it's hard to really do anything against the snipers. I guess you just kind of got to play underneath them so they can't shoot you as easily. Cupcake's
I
in,
think
freezes
that's
Danimac. Gets life gripped out by Roar.
Yeah, big life grip, able to pull him back from certain doom.
Yoda is in the backline right now. Wiggle Higgle still has this Nano. Let's get taken down with the nano.
A nice shot from Cupcake. I know Yoda was running at him. Rory was helping him, but they didn't expect to get hurt that. A nice wall from Cupcake, though. It makes it so Rory isn't able to get him immediately. Oak's able to find Nathan, Danny Mac frozen, but the pedal comes out. Rory able to find Cupcake as well. Rory is in there as they're barely able to hold on after a really nice screen primal.
And now Danny Max is going to swap here. I could see a
He
Junker
would
Queen.
never.
Yeah. Mirror the Junker Queen. Roar might swap onto the Lucio too. No, he's staying the Life Weaver.
Yeah. Importantly, you'll see they still have the Nano.
Yeah,
They
Nano
didn't use it in
and
desperation.
likely we're gonna get both DPS ults here. Nathan does have his visor before either DPS ult is out here first, so he could look to go for a cheeky little angle here. Is looking for it, gets a right click on Oak, so it does get healed up by Roar.
They just want to all push them off. The Bob comes out, but there's no one there.
Yeah, they're all they're all like high ground here.
Oh, I mean, I guess it shoots the
They're
re-engage for
they're
like
just looking to
2
flip the map
seconds.
here, yeah.
But
Yoda's
that's
close to this rampage here, and again with
bringing window visor from the high ground.
they could.
Send
Yoda
Yoda
can
in,
drop
that's the-
down. That's the move. Tanakvi's got to go big here with this overclocked here.
Window out. Lamp used. Visor out. Window visor. Wiggle, take
No
it down.
nano. No sojourn ult.
Able to find Tanakvi too. The nano comes out on the point on Danny Mac, but there's barely anyone there. Danny
I don't
Mac
know-
is able to find Yoda though.
I don't know how
Rory
Danny
finding
Mac
Cupcake.
got that. And with that, it looks like this is going to be an unlosable map for the Raccoons, as I don't think they'll be able to cap with any time left here. Nathan
Oh, Danny Mac
is
knows.
stuck.
No. Oh,
Does he know?
no, Danny Mac
He
knows.
knows.
They know that. Goodbye, Nathan. Oh.
That's a rough death there, but 30 seconds left. They should
Cupcake
look
was
at Roar.
Roar though, and Oaks is so low. Wait. Oh, Cupcake. A little too big for his britches. But Yoda goes in, able to find Wiggle. The same fate befalls Yoda. As right now, it's just Nathan and War.
Both queens have
No one's
the
gonna be
ult,
able to get
but-
touched.
Yeah, no one can get touch
touched.
here. Maybe
That's
Nate.
gonna be it.
I thought maybe
Is-
Nathan or Cupcake could have gotten there, but yeah, it looked really good there for a little bit for the villains. They get a lot of good swaps from both teams. We see Roar on the Life Weaver doesn't lose a single fight.
Let's go.
I never would have guessed. If you were to tell me
Let's
Roar's
go.
playing support, I never would have guessed Life Weaver.
I can agree with that, but
Cupcake with 2.
it was so close. It felt like every single time, like they were getting the picks.
Yeah, this entire series has
wasn't
been
there.
incredibly close. Looks like
Mhm.
we're gonna have another certified banger on our hands. Yeah, we'll be right back with map 3. Looks like this, at least early on, is looking like it's gonna go the distance. So stay with us, folks. We've got an exciting game for you here. welcome back, everyone. Going
Welcome.
into map 3, Lijiang Tower, we see, I think that it is back to map 1 comp coming out for the Raccoons, but we do see a completely different comp coming out for the villains. We see this shifty tank comp. They've run this before. Usually this signals they're going to play Reinhardt. We do have Yoda. A lot of stuff Yoda can play. I think he's most comfortable on the Genji. I guess they can still play it with the Reinhardt. It's a little wonky, but
Can make her work.
I would not be shocked to see Yoda play something like Junkrat here.
Yeah, they got a Paninii been showing this Junkrat a lot. Well,
Yeah, we just see Yoda on the Genji. Definitely could work. Withering on the Lucio. Cupcake. Wait.
Malga's disabled. It's loud.
Oh, gotcha.
I forgot that he's actually playable now, and that I have to change it manually.
They wanted to pull the Yak playing Malga on Control Center. I'm assuming they're going to run the same comps. Oh, another thing is, so Shifty goes onto the tank. That means they're usually going to play Rhine. Yoda goes over to DPS, likely going to play Genji here. Cupcake going into support. I think his most comfortable support is the Baptiste. So this is like a very spicy brawl lineup here. We see a completely different one coming out here. It isn't Spawn, so they could always swap.
Possible.
Tanikby on the Pharah. I know Tanikby does play this Pharah a lot, and it could be very good into this Rhine comp. Swaps over to the Junkrat. Junkrat still is like the same thing, as I know Tanikby plays Junkrat, and it's same thing as early Esperanza. You have the Junkrat into the Rhine, it's just so much burst damage, so much AoE damage. Spicy brawl. Yes, Elko. Both tanks are blipping. TP comes out from the Raccoons, so they're likely going to get to point first. It's going to be hard to push into this Tanikby Junkrat spam.
It's gonna be so annoying. They're just gonna
They're
try
just
to go
rotating the
wide.
point, yeah.
The anti comes out on the Dynamac from Cupcake. You'll see the double flex support coming out from Wither and Cupcake. Wither and Bap, Cupcake
Trap
on
onto Danny Mac. Forces
plant
Shout.
doors.
Tanikby is so low. They get Tanikby somehow.
A knife. Shifty's in there. In white room. The Junkrat diff has been asserted. Bring it down to Tanikby.
Yep. Yeah, Shifty's just playing the space here.
Just with that, they realize that it's not worth it. Pull it back up.
Yeah, we don't really see any swaps coming out for the Raccoons. I thought maybe they could have swapped there just to try to counter this brawl a little bit more. I think they like the JQ here. Looks like Danny Mac is rotating.
Oaks. Oh,
dark.
Yoda gets a nice shot onto
Cupcake
Oaks.
gets taken down. They do still have the Baptiste as they're running double flex, so
Not the worst. Tanikby decided to go and try to
Danny Mac is in.
diff Yoda. The Junkrats are just not shooting either tank right now. They just want to feed their own ego. Down I go on Yoda trying to find something, but it leaves them open. Shots up from Oaks. Shifty Fish charging in. Where's the team? Dynamac shooting from behind, so close to that rampage. He's got it online now, and there's nothing to stop him as he lets it go, and he's able to get 4 with it. The lamp comes out. As he gets 2 post-mortem kills.
The rampage bleed, yeah.
Yep.
Oaks takes down Cupcake. Likely he's gonna get Withering
And
here
Withering.
too.
Yep, Withering does not get out.
Oh, it does pay for it with his life.
He does, okay.
Kind of agreed, punishing him so close to this visor. Looks like the villains might opt to kind of go. Oh no, they're waiting for their supports. I was gonna say they might be able to kind of punish this the soldier being down. Shatter
I mean,
here,
look
really
at this.
no.
They have so many alts. It's 4
Yeah,
alts.
true.
Everything but the JQ.
Simply Dino with this Blins here. Likely is gonna have to save it for the Shatter.
The jump shatter, only able to find Dino
Somehow.
herself. Yeah. The Nano Baptiste comes out. Simply Dino and Dynamac are taken down though from the DPS of the villains. As the Conk Might comes out from Tanikby just to push Yoda in Ellis with Oaks. Really nice play from him.
Expensive fight for both sides here. Nathan gets his. That's actually a really big pick. With the Junkrat down, you're going to be able to push these chokes a lot easier. We do have both support ults coming out for the Raccoons here. These support ults are really good. Like, both of these, the Beat and the Rush are very good. Nathan does have this visor. He might opt to go wide.
Massive sleep on that outside there. I think Yoda's also able to find Wiggle Higgle as he tries to pressure him out from that side. Without having to use any ults, they're able to get the point back.
Yeah, just able to get these, like, not free, getting these cheap fight wins with no ults used. The support ults are still here for the Raccoons, but now we have 3 ults coming out for the villains, so any of these ults could potentially win the fight, or at least force a support ult out.
Both the DPS are too busy dealing with Oaks on this side. That just allows Simply Dino to continue to rush over in that white room. Shifty flung solo, but both the DPS ults come out from the villains as well as the window, as they're able to take down Oaks and Danimac, because this is going to be the last fight here. Wiggle Wiggle gets that beat on Titanic, be Simply Dino as well. The boop comes out, not able to find anything. Titanic be opens himself up to be shot again. Dino solo, as that's going to be it, as Control Center's going to go the way of the villains.
And yeah, I don't like there's really going to be anything else going on there. Yeah, that like, I think it was a Nathan getting a kill early. It was either Nathan or Yoda got a kill, I think on the Oaks early. And after that, it looked like they were just able to kind of stack on point. Without this Lucio, they can't really engage, but they're really good at defending, just with all this sustain.
The girth.
Yeah.
The sheer girth and tonnage of a Shifty Fish,
here we go.
as well as the rest of the villains.
So, we see the Pharah being shown here by Tanikby. Again, I don't think that's a bad idea.
No, he just wanted to blow up the spawn.
I think that would have been really good there. So we do
it's
see
just Nathan just poking him down.
Cupcake is on the Lucio here.
Interesting.
Everything else is the same though.
I'd have expected Withering on Lucio
Oaks on
and
the
Cupcake
Tracer,
combat.
yeah. I agree. But maybe he wants to go for these duels, try to like put a lot of pressure onto the backline here.
Yeah.
Already point in favor of the villains here. And again, with this Ryan, it's going to be really hard to push into this with the Junker Queen. Oaks has to get a lot of value here on this Tracer.
Shifty's just eating all of this damage. Withering not able to keep him up. The lamp is a millisecond too late. The knife comes out, able to pull him away from that lamp. And with that, Raccoons are able to take the first fight. Oaks was off-angling a lot of that time.
Yeah,
Distracting Withering and Nathan. They can't still lay distracted with Shifty.
if I was the villains, I would have liked to get the point flip, because then they would have at least gotten like maybe 10 or 15% off of that, but we do see them saying the same. I was wondering if maybe they were going to swap, maybe against this Tracer, maybe run something a little bit more heal-oriented, I guess, into the back line. I guess that's kind of Nathan's job here. Yoda gets Tanikby super early.
Ooh. The charge on Shifty Fish. They're going hyper-aggressive right now. Dynamac is so low. The pulse comes out, but the only thing it finds is the immortality fill. As Yoda finds another. Yoda popping off on this Junkrat here. As the boop comes out from Cupcake on the Dynamac.
Oh, huge.
Just staggering them further. Wiggle Wiggle taken down.
That's why you
They
went
would never
Lucio.
find Oaks.
Somehow Cupcake is taken down.
Yep. Paninii is just holding that high ground. He's not letting anyone go up there.
Yeah, we do see
tired too.
Pretty much all the ults from the villains are going to be on this fight. A little bit further away from this Junker Queen ult, the Beat, and the Pulse on the side of the Raccoons, but a lot of ults from both teams, so it could go either way.
I guess see what they choose to open up is you'll see the Riptire come out from Tanikby here, trying to find something. It's able to find Yoda 10% away from his own ultimate. Shifty Fish. The rest of the team has to clutch this up here. The window comes up from where they're in to try to take him down. But the boop from Cupcake over onto Tanikby off the map is absolutely massive. The Rampage comes in response to Nathan's visor, the Beat as well. The Shatter, able to knock Dynamac right on his back. The Beat, the Pulse. More ults, please!
How many ults used here?
The Tire comes in
Gets
from Yoda trying to do a goofy thing as he conks straight into the rest of the team. Catch him by surprise, but
The
Oaks
villains
able
can
to take him down.
stabilize here.
Yeah, Dynamac taken down, Simply Dino taken down. Wiggle Wiggle and Oaks both able to double team Withering, as it's just Oaks now.
Dynamac on the Mauga!
So many ults. We see the Mauga come out,
Let's
ladies
go.
and gentlemen.
Yeah,
I want to say that was maybe 10 ults?
It was... I think it was. Yeah, both beats, both
It's Malga time.
tangles, yeah. Paninii
Paninii.
finds Yoda.
That's a huge pick, but Oaks is able to be traded out here. Mac needs healing. He's so low. Are they gonna get touch? He's able to go rush in, get touch. He's in there right now. Fish just needs to keep holding his shield against this Malga here, especially when has his heal up, because he can't heal off of it. Nathan taking out Paninii, importantly behind. Dynamac finding Cupcake, but the charge comes out of Dynamac, doing absolutely no damage. The unstoppable charge cannot be shattered, but Shifty Fish finds a window. Fire Strike with 2. Is that gonna be what cleans up the map?
Witherin went hard there on that Baptiste, like at the very end there. I don't know how much damage Shifty took, but Witherin was just holding right click on him, kept him alive, built the window, and then the window enabled Shifty to get 2 with the Fire Strike at the end there.
Absolutely ridiculous here. This must be the Fire Strike, the unstoppable
Yep,
charge.
here it is. Boom.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So we are going to go into another map break here. Villains with match point here. The Raccoons with their own map pick here, so it could go either way. Please stay tuned, everyone. We got a banger here. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, everyone. Going into map 3. Wait, is this a Christmas Gibraltar?
It's Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas.
I didn't realize there was a Christmas one.
They did. Same with Toronto, or New Queen Street, and I think another.
Yeah.
There is a funny bug, though. I heard about this map. Replays don't work. If you try to watch it, your game crashes.
Interesting.
Yep.
Let's see what else they have here. They got Reese, they got Snowflakes. Okay, let's see what comp swaps they had. Well, since War has to play this, they're benching Shifty. War's coming into play support. And then we have Roar coming back on the other side to play support.
Over Simply Dino, yep.
Makes a lot of sense, especially since you were talking about Roar really likes this Brig. Brig Anna's really good with Dive. Dive's really good on Gibraltar. So Gibraltar makes a lot of sense here. I know Yoda also is a competent monkey player, too.
There's a Christmas tree and the spawn.
Yep, that's where I started, so.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Cupcake back on a DPS. He's showing this Ashe right now.
They fixed the bug with the replays? Okay, that's pretty swag. According to my sources, being side on, they did, but we'll see a JQ come out from the villains.
I like the Bat Brig support line, but the Ashe is very vulnerable to the dive here. I'm sure they're gonna look to just constantly be on Cupcake here.
I mean, as long as War's able to carry him, then he should be fine a lot of the time.
It's just gonna be put a lot of pressure on War, put a lot of pressure on Cupcake.
Yeah.
Playing really slow. I think they want to get it to underpass
Oak's
here.
Just on point with Nathan right now. The duel. Free card push, pretty much.
Yeah. They want to fight in car wash here, which makes a lot of sense for both teams.
You'll see Wiggle Higgle dropping from the high ground down main to get it an angle onto Danny Mac if he decides to jump up, as well as everyone on cart. Sam and Rory are going to be rotating wide over onto that coast.
Yeah, it looks like they're both kind of just staging. They don't really want to take this fight yet. They're just kind of setting up for it.
I mean, they're getting practically free cart push. It's in one fight territory now. For the...
But you can't really do anything else with this Junker Queen. Like, you kind of have to wait for it to get there and then just kind of force a brawl on low ground.
Withering solo. Withering taken down. He's so high up in the air that he's not able to lamp himself.
Oh, Danny Mac is taken down.
Low. Yeah, Danny Mac is taken down, which is an important pick.
War is the only support. It's going to be kind of rough. Yoda falls really low. Withering should be back soon, though. They get Oak. I think the villains can actually stabilize here.
They should be able to. I mean, it's just War, and he doesn't have anyone to proc and Spire off of. Withering is going to be back, though.
Nathan with this pulse here. He might look to pulse one of the supports here. The supports are both very immobile and don't really have anything for this pulse bomb here.
I can see it.
Oaks does have his own pulse, yeah. But at least Withering has the lamp.
Support ults are closer for the Raccoons.
Again, this Tracer duel is going hard here.
Cupcake finding Danny Mac super early. But the pulse comes up from Oaks, it only finds that lamp.
Tanikby is really close to... They actually are close to Nanoblade.
Whoa. Say it ain't
Oaks
so.
gets taken down.
Nice shot from Cupcake onto Oaks here.
Yeah.
As they're still just trying to figure out something of like how to start to get going. They gotta, so they can get it opened up with this Primal Nanoblade.
Yeah, with a minute and a half left, if this isn't if this Nanoblade isn't huge, it could be really rough for the Raccoons. Roar gets taken down early again.
They're still going for it. Juice! Able to find the lamp. Withering down.
Tannic gets 2.
Able to find Cupcake
Tannic gets 3.
Cupcake cut. Yoda does find Wiggle Higgle and all this madness.
Oaks has been pushing the point.
Yoda!
I think he's gonna swap here.
Ability.
I think he's gonna swap.
He literally used the ult as a movement ability to get to cart. He was able to find Paninii, but I mean, Nathan, they're still investing.
I think they're gonna swap here. We'll see.
He can't just swap if he's getting out.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna just stay on card and die, and I guess he just got out. But
he's committing to the bit, Chad.
Yeah. Cupcake is close to this Bob. Really good, like, burn time there.
Danny Mac.
Bob
Mac is
into the tiny room. Actually, the Bob is in the backline right now.
Suddenly, Bob on point.
Solo Primal onto the Junker Queen.
Rory in, but a nice move. Sends Rory packing all the way back to point. The pulse comes out, able to find a nice stick onto Withering. Well, so
Yeah, it looks like the Raccoons are able to stabilize. With only War as the healer, the villains just kind of need to play a little bit further
Nathan's
back
behind
here.
too, and Oaks knows he's there. Tanikpi's taken down by War.
Tanik
Tanikpi
gets
also
2.
takes down Cupcake. Looking
Tanik
to find
gets
another.
3.
Go find Yoda too. Witherin is just out of there. He's getting his staggered spawn, I think.
No, War doesn't know.
War's not taking the staggered.
Witherin doesn't know.
Chat. They don't know. Chat.
That's been a feature for like 4
Oh.
months now. No one knows.
It has.
Now Yoda swaps.
There we go.
This makes a lot of sense for him.
They're down the supports.
They might get. Oh, they get Tanikpi there.
Yeah. Tanikpi not able to just pick off Cupcake just narrowly.
This third point here is super favorable for the defense, so they can hold this for a super long time here. Nanoblade's coming up soon. They're not going to quite have it yet, but they'll have it very soon. War with
I'm
this.
so excited.
War's got to get like a third big shutdown on this Nanoblade with Rally.
Yoda solo,
solo.
someone free my man. Able to find
Tanik
Tanikpi,
gets
but
Nathan.
oh.
Yoda's still on point. With Nathan down, you don't really
They're
have
just
anyone to
getting
match.
free push.
Yeah.
You see where the card is? It's
Tanik is
ridiculous.
so low. Tanik gets taken down. Or Tanik gets out.
He gets forced.
Yeah,
so.
forced out.
Nanoblade. I'm
There it
so
is.
excited, ladies and gentlemen. Jules! The rally does not come out from War. It doesn't get canceled either, though.
So he is
Cupcake
going to have
does
it
find
here.
Danny Mac.
Only one with Nanoblade. That's actually not that bad. Witherin able to put the moves on him, but does end up dying eventually. Cupcake likely is
And
going to
now
get taken
Cupcake's
down.
gonna fall.
Cupcake is his.
Actually
Likely going to die
able
to
land
Oaks
the
here.
headshot.
Yeah. Doesn't get taken down by Oaks, but likely able to stabilize here from the villains, especially with War on this rally here.
The rally come out, yeah. Just to try to stabilize.
Door's
as
coming
well,
close
but-
on his own rally here.
The Raccoons are just gonna rally like that. I mean, okay, whatever. We'll just back up. We'll just wait as they decide to go in. The window come out from Witherin with the primal as well. The Pulse only finds that lamp, but now they're hard focused on War. War taken down. Cupcake
Witherin's
is so
so
close
low.
with Bob. He just needs to be able to get
Witherin
it.
gets taken down, no supports. Bob comes out
Bob
from
is
Cupcake.
online. Bob out in the corner, not able to contest the point. There's no one touched.
Unfortunate there. The first point looked really good for the villains, but that second point was just so dominant for the Raccoons. They were able to just kind of keep that momentum going into third.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I
I mean,
almost
F42 isn't bad
Yeah.
for either side.
true. I've definitely seen worse, but I think if they're gonna run this Junker Queen, I don't hate them going back to the Lucio here just to have that beat for the blade, because unlike Hollywood with the Nano Blades, Tanikpi's been getting a ton of value with these Nano Blades on Gibraltar here.
Yeah.
So we'll see if there's any adjustments made from the villains here. They go on a brig, which is interesting.
Tanikpi though. Out of
On
the
the
Sojourn.
Sojourn off the Genji.
Yep.
I liked the Genji. I know Tanikpi's really good at Genji. I don't think I've seen him play a lot of Sojourn. I know he plays a lot of those what's the word? Projectile DPS.
Flex DPS.
Flex DPS, yep. I don't think I've seen him play a lot of Sojourn, but I'm sure he's pretty good at it. We do have Cupcake who's matching it though.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, but
what'd you think?
Yeah, we do see War going
Kiri
on to
Lucio
the
here.
Yeah, we see him going on to the Lucio. I don't know if he will stay this when they identify that there's no Nano Blade on the other side. I do like the Diva here a little bit more than the Winston though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the villains already have high ground here. Cupcake might be able to kind of force an off angle here. Oh, gets taken down by Tanikpi!
Nice rail. Able to weave the shots in between Yoda and Witherin. And able to find Cupcake's noggin. As he also finds Nathan's too. After farming the rail.
Oaks is dueling Yoda here. Oaks gets taken down by Yoda!
That's a big pick. Cupcake's so low. Cupcake is so low. Tanikpi almost able to take him down a second time. But they just gotta be careful. You see the point as well. It's already under.
Roar is alone here. Roar's gonna get taken down.
War.
And now they're looking for
Wiggle's
Wiggle
gonna
Giggle.
get dove.
War,
He's gonna get dove from Blue Box.
War and Witherin fall, so supports for supports here.
Yep. No supports on the field. at all, but Oaks does have this pulse bomb online in case he really needs it. Yoda taken down. But he doesn't have that recall. The stick! Oh!
On to Nathan, who had the recall.
On to Nathan, okay.
Nathan gets his.
That doesn't matter because he has
Yeah,
recall.
I think Nathan's gonna get punished here.
Oaks
Nathan
is
gets the mega!
frustrated.
Oh, Nathan is
He
so
does
far
get the mega.
behind. Oaks doesn't know.
They don't know, chat.
It's like a Solid Snake over here.
Oh,
Now he
Danimac
knows. Danimac gets taken down to about half health.
Yeah.
Withered close to this Kitsune Rush. That's gonna be the big ult here.
Yeah, there's the overclock coming out from Paninii. Yoda's so low. Forces the bomb here as soon as he gets it. War taken down by Oaks. Yoda
Oh, he
does
gets
get the
his!
Redneck off, and he finds Roar.
Huge. With the
That's
Kitsune
absolutely
Rush,
massive.
that's insane.
Cupcake able to find Oaks. Paninii falling so low. But he's able to find Cupcake in all this madness. Yoda taking down Wiggle Higgle as Yoda's able to find a third this fight.
Looking for 4. Might be able to get Danimac here. Withered's already back
Danimac's
with the
just-
TP.
Yeah.
Spawns are coming in. Cupcake's
They
back
see
at
him as-
spawn though.
They almost got pulse. They have pulse bomb now. This could be a big pulse bomb here coming out from Oaks. Nathan takes down Danimac. The pulse comes out onto Yoda, but War is stacked on top of him, so he's also taken down. Cupcake with the overclock, trying to find something, but the nano rally hard dumpsters Cupcake as Oaks is able to find the baby Yoda.
Nathan gets his. That looks so good for the villain. Just the picks weren't able to come in with Danimac using the Primo there just to kind of keep the cart still.
So close. That was a disastrous kill from that pulse onto War as he had that beat.
War had the beat, yeah. War could have used that beat earlier just to keep his team healthy with the recontest coming in. Yoda goes onto the
Possible.
Winston, does look for the backline. War falls really low there. Likely everyone able to back up. War still has
Oaks
this beat in
low.
case they need it this fight, but not really a big ultimate to beat here outside
Wiggle
of maybe
falling
the
solo. Wiggle
overclock.
taken down by Yoda. As Rory is DPSing over onto the point. No help from Wiggle Higgle, but Witherin takes down Paninii. Cupcake finding Danimac. As Rory's just being bullied in a corner right now, and that is going to be first point garnered for the Vancouver Villains.
Surely.
After much hardship and sweat and tears,
Wiggle Higgle and Danimac do know the tech.
they know now.
They know.
Actually, you're right. It was Witherin and War that didn't use it before.
Yeah, yeah.
Early
The
spaceship taken by
Fighting for
Danimac.
Spaceship, yeah, Cupcake gets taken down there. No one really came up to Spaceship with him. Witherin was there for a second and then had to drop, but Paninii and Danimac with this. Oh,
Good to
never
take down
mind.
Paninii. Both soldiers exchange though. Pulse bomb comes up from Oaks, not able to find anything. As War is forced back, it's just. But you see Rory, he does drop over here onto the point as he's taken down. Wiggle Higgle does not have the LOS to try to support that over by that Mega. And they might just get steamrolled over here through second. Oaks does find Witherin, but he's taken down by War.
Pretty much exactly what happened to them on the attack there.
Oh!
Primal is used looking for Paninii
Something.
there, yeah. Might be able to isolate
Where's
Danimac
Danimac, man?
actually. Oh, he's keeping Danimac in the rally's used.
But he's taken down.
Somehow.
Overclock rally used here by the Raccoons. The overclock forces Suzu as he takes down Cupcake to half. If you're the villain, you kind of take that.
Yeah.
Rally.
2 ults for
Rally
Primal
Wiggle.
is yeah, that's pretty good. Really the Primal and the Pulse are the only ults that are going to be here for the Raccoons, and Spaceship Kitsune Rush, really interesting there.
Yeah, the Kitsune Arch comes out on a spaceship trying to find someone, but the only one that's found is Witherin as Danimac sits straight on his face. Yoda taking out Paninii. Oaks finding the opposing Sojourn as Oaks also able to find War here.
Oaks is trying his best. I think Oaks with 4?
Finding 3 that
3?
fight.
Yeah. That's an expensive ult for the villains there. The Sojourn ult and the I think and Pulse
Sojourn,
and Kitsune Rush.
Kiri,
Yeah.
Pulse, yeah.
Nano and Primal here is gonna be really rough to push into, especially if they're not able to get them off this high ground.
Agreed, and this is gonna be pretty much the last structured fight for this. As Cupcake is in by himself, but the bubble comes in. Witter not able to heal him through that with his tickets.
Witherin
And
falls
Witherin
low, gets
War
taken down.
falls solo, that's gonna be
If Yoda can get out here, they might be able to go for one more fight. It's gonna be close,
Might
but
be able to. They know Nathan's behind though.
oh, they get
God,
Yoda.
Beautiful.
That's brutal.
Oaks is just. They all know that Nathan's behind.
Yeah. Nathan might be able to touch. Also, War might be able to touch, especially with this beat here. He might opt to just kind of YOLO it
He
onto the
needs
point.
to like,
Yoda!
go now.
Yoda's gonna be super close to getting back. I think.
He needs to go now. Who's got touch?
Yeah.
War is able to go and get touch. Okay.
Yep, they have touch.
The Suzu is forced. But the beat
Beat's a little bit
is
too late.
Not able to save Cupcake, but they do exchange their own lives here. And then it comes out onto Danny Mac. Wither unable to find War here. As Danny Mac is just tasering everyone onto the point. He doesn't know who he wants to look on. Yoda's able to find Wiggle Higgle over in that backline. Absolutely massive. Yoda taking down half a percentage away from his primal. Oaks taking down Yoda. Tannic Beat taking down Wither and with that overclock. As Danny Mac finds War with it. That punch. Nathan, half a percentage again from his ult.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it there, but Yoda getting killed like 1% before his ult was actually set up by a sleep by Wiggle Higgle.
I know. It's disastrous, though. Just like that, we are going to be going
Nano
to a...
Blade, chills.
Choose! We'll be going over to a map 5 here, as it will be Flashpoint map choice for the Vancouver Villains, so...
All or nothing here.
Stay tuned to see who's able to take home the match.
Yeah, we will be back shortly, guys. Welcome back to the 5th and final map of the series.
Yes.
Will the villains hold on to their 2-1 lead, or will the Raccoons snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? I think is the saying.
Like the little trash pandas, they are like scavengers. No.
Yeah, they have like little human hands too. Get their
Yeah,
little grubby little
rippers.
fingers on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Raccoons? Well, wait. I'm gonna ask if the Raccoons enter or the Raccoons win. We'll ask that question to the match MVP.
Mauga? Okay.
Maug? No way. That's a bait. That's a bait. That's a bait.
Possible.
You know that Mad Max Fury Road
They
gif
might be
of-
getting desperate.
No, they're not desperate.
Are you sure?
They're confident. You think Yoda and Cupcake are gonna get like desperate? They're gonna be like shaking right now. They have iron mentals. They're just here to vibe and have fun.
Alright.
Yoda is staying on the Mauga here, but I'm sure that's a
It's not a
calculated
bait.
decision for him.
Yep. The trap destroyed
I didn't
from
realize it
Panic
destroys the trap.
Bait. Yep, he's unstoppable. But I mean, he just needs to sort of get in there. Tanic be looking to try to go in. Forcing out Witherin. The shout comes out from Danny Mac, not able to find anything. Tanic be so low. The charge comes in. able to
Directly on the
stomp down
Wiggle Higgle.
Wiggle.
Wiggle's
Wiggle's
so
so
low.
low. Able to take him down. As the first pick goes over the side of the villains. Danny Mac though is able to find Witherin as he's just donk walking over the rest of the team. The knife comes out into Cupcake. And Tanakby is able to find the other support. Tanakby finding Yoda too. Cupcake gets his.
Yeah, Cupcake got here's. Unfortunately, the villains weren't able to flip the point again early there, but are starting to get some ult on the board here. Tanakby close to this this tire, and we have Cupcake getting close to this pulse. Yoda
Yoda's
instantly swaps off to the Mauga. I think this is a really good swap into the Junker Queen. Also with the Junkrat spam, you should be able to build your charge pretty quickly here.
Yeah, it should be free. Yes, Oaks already have that pulse bomb. No recall though behind the rest of the team. Cupcake also does have the opposing pulse bomb. Dane Mac falling low. The tire comes up from Tanakby, surfing across the top. Forces lamp. Immediately gets Witherin as soon as that lamp is destroyed.
Both DPS wanted to solo ult Wither in there, and they managed to get their kill.
They got him. They got him all right.
And I honestly take that if I'm the villains there. If you do lose Wither in there, you're able to kind of stabilize here. Cupcake should
Yeah,
be able
but
to get the
Shifty
touch. But
stab. That's gonna be the first
that's
point.
rough, yeah. They might be
On the
able to
way
fight
to
this, but unless Cupcake gets a big stick, I don't see this being very winnable for the villains.
Oh.
Now, yeah.
The blink straight into the grenades here.
Yoda gets
from
his.
Tanakby. Yoda gets his, but that's gonna be it. Only having to use the DPS ults here instead of the Raccoon.
Yep. We do have both DPS ult and both support ults coming out for the villains, so potentially could be getting close to an ult advantage. Oaks is building this pulse really quickly here, but Cupcake with one of his own, looking to possibly to shut down one of the supports here.
Yeah. Cupcake always
Gets
dead.
taken down early.
He already used rally. Not rally. He made recall.
Recall.
Yeah. Now they don't know what to do. They're like, okay, fine. Oh, the knife on the Shifty Fish.
Was not aiming for Shifty Fish at all.
He was not. But he still got him.
Nathan's going for a flank here. Oaks is on him.
Oaks knows. Oaks already has this pulse bomb again.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Almost a full ult bank from the villains here.
Yeah, the Katoon Arch comes out, Tanakby able to find a Shifty Fish early. Nathan trying to find anything with this visor. Cupcake does find Simply Dino. Nathan finds a pulse bomb, but Yoda with an absolutely massive bubble to try to save him temporarily. As the grab, the window comes out. And that's gonna be 4 for 4.
Yep, the weirdest thing about that is the point is just now flipping. Yoda swaps onto the Rhine, which is another thing that I think is really good into the Junker Queen here. If they don't go fast, it's going to be really hard to play into the Junkrat, especially just burning on the shield. Cupcake onto the Echo. I think that's actually a really good swap here.
Interesting.
Really no hit scan. I'm assuming that either Tanic B or Oaks will swap hit scan if this Echo becomes a problem here, but...
I can see Oaks.
Yeah, Tanic B with the tire. I'm assuming Shifty's going to answer that with the beat.
Tire coming out. The early beat from Shifty Fish just to try to save everyone from it. But
Oh, the tire's so low. Tire gets taken down.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Simply Dino gets pinned.
Simply Dino is taken down by Yoda, an absolutely massive pin. Tanic B is so low. Tanic B is going to be taken down on that point. Cupcake finding Danny Mac as well. Nathan finding Oaks, and just like that, they really just needed to take down the threat, Siren, then be able to go in.
With Flashpoint, it's just so momentum based too. So just being able to win a fight after, I think losing the first fight 100-0 and then going down 70-0 on the second point. Hopefully for the villains, the momentum starts to swing in their favor because it was looking a little rough for them there. Oaks is again close to this this pulse here. I'm assuming Wither is just gonna save pulse bomb for it. We do see Tanic swapping off to that the Sojourn for the hit scan for this Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shatter and Dupe are also really close too. Those could be very impactful ultimates here.
Oaks looking to try to find something with that pulse bomb. He's found Nathan. Tries to go on. The pulse does not land. It does force slam though from Wither in here. As Yoda charges back to the rest of the team. No shield though, as he should be taken down momentarily after shots come out from Danny Mac. Danny Mac does fall to half.
Oh,
now they're all split. Cupcake does find Danny Mac though. There are no tanks on the field. The copy onto the Sojourn comes out, as well as the TP Susan from some Dino. Cupcake able to find one. He's able to find another. Not able to find Oaks, but the move from Wiggle messes them all up. This could be it.
Yeah, they still have another fight here for the villains if they are able to. If they do lose this fight. 99-70.
Yoda's just farming their ult shard. Stop going in.
Yeah.
Please.
Yoda's got to give Shifty enough time to respawn, just so Shifty should be able to touch here.
Oh, the pulse bomb. Yeah. The greedy pulse bomb from Oaks.
Wither might
Lamb.
Get taken down
They
here.
can't get touched. I don't think they can get touched.
Shifty should be able
can't.
to.
Nope.
No, they can't.
They can't. They're not. They're not playing for touch.
They're going for next point. Yeah, the villains are gonna have to pull up a reverse sweep here.
It's over on that side.
Yeah.
That's the power of non-smart RNG, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this the Ducks or is this a refinery?
This is the junkyard.
Oh, this is the junkyard.
That means that it is right next to the other point, which means that Raccoons get immediate pressure on there.
Yep.
Immediate presence.
A lot of ults here for both teams, actually.
Tanic be pulling out that OC.
The Shatter!
But a huge Suzu from Simply Dino is able to save everyone. The charge comes out into Dynamac. Yoda's so low, though. Nathan does find Simply Dino. But Yoda and Cupcake do fall.
Yeah, the Shatter was really good. The Suzu from Simply Dino got everyone up from the Shatter. I think Yoda just didn't expect it, so ended up charging in when everyone was still alive and got taken down there. Yoda swaps over to the Junker Queen. I don't hate it with this comp, actually. We do see Witherin going onto this Kiriko, so a very similar comp now. But now that you have all those swaps, you're not really going to have any ultimates. You only have this beat going into 4 ults for the Raccoons. So we got to see a hero play from someone on the villains here if they wanted to take this.
Yeah, I mean, no ults into 4 like you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Sully's looking for Shifty
ridiculous.
here. Gets him super low.
If this fight goes long as well, this could be the last fight here. As the shout comes through from Yoda to try to stop that
Beat is used.
rampage here from Danny Mac.
Oak still has pulse.
TP Suzu comes out from Sims Dino. They might be able to find something. Wait, Witherin's taken down from that pulse bomb. Nathan does find Tanic B though. Only Lucio healing here from the villains. As Shifty just trying to play to save his own life. Oaks takes down Nathan early.
Oaks gets 2.
Here, Yoda does find Simply Dino though. That could be absolutely massive. Wiggle does have this beat though as it comes into the last fight.
Oaks gets
here,
3.
Oaks taking down Cupcake. Oaks is looking at Shifty Fish. Danny Mac taking down a counterpart. So Oaks picks off Fish, and that is going to be the game. Game, set, and match.
Oaks with a 4K to finish off the map. Yeah, there were some good swaps there coming out for the for their villains, but unfortunately for them, it was just too little, too late. That being said, against a team that a lot of people had as being like one of the better teams in the league, villains did put up a very good fight. Yeah, they're back on everyone's radar now. Even though they're 0-3, I feel like they've a lot of their games have been very very tough, very white knuckles. So I think they're still looking pretty
Yeah.
good for the season. But so with that, would you like to name a player of the match?
I mean, it seems like everyone on the Raccoons was able to play well here. But I think the one standout obviously has to be El Capitan. You know, Oaks, Mr. Oaks Blastia,
Mr.
Toy,
Raccoon
whatever you want to
himself.
call him. So I feel like with that we have to pick him. It felt like he was just always a constant presence here.
Oh, well, he has
And
left voice chat, so
we will not
we will
have him
not
yet.
get an interview. Do you wanna pick like a person to interview from their team? Oh, they're all gone actually.
They're all gone, actually.
Unlucky.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
so I mean definitely would have to be Oaks with how it seemed like he was getting picks like left and right, and with that pressure on the DPS, I mean, it was so difficult for the villains to have to deal with it. Always looking behind their back, trying to find them. So
Yeah, especially the Tracer on the last point. I felt like he was just always he got pulse every fight. He consistently was getting kills with it. Ton of value there from Oaks. I guess kind of expected. He's returning to DPS after first time since season 2 on the Rotterdam Red Pandas.
yes, sir.
But yeah. Like yeah, I think the Raccoons are looking kind of scary right now. Especially when everyone's clicking. I
Definitely.
don't think we will be able to get an interview. Wait, no, wait. I got him.
You did.
It's like we're fishing. I have to like There we
Nice.
go. Give me a second. There we go. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Oaks Blastia Boy.
That's me.
150 KP shot.
That's
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Able to just barely pull it back right at the end after a really dominant New Junk City.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like you're sleepy.
Yeah,
How you feeling after that match? The very what's the word? Exciting, I guess. High energy match.
I don't know. Like, I was chilling. Like, I mean, there were some hype moments, right?
Yeah.
Like, we had some really crazy clutches, and
Mhm.
like, I just got high energy for that because I don't know. It's just you know what happens. You get high energy for that. Like, if you're dueling in ranked or playing quick play or
Yeah.
something. And then map 5 came around, and I'm like, wait a second. It's map 5.
Yeah.
God, started getting nervous, Um,
He's getting the sweats.
yeah, getting the sweat. Like my aim started getting shaky. But I don't know. My team pulled through. It's like it feels really nice when you're like, it doesn't really matter how I play, Like
Yeah.
my team will clutch it up, so it doesn't matter if I die, That's a really good feeling. So I could use that to kind of like reset my mental, and then I don't know. I'm kind of tired, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, how were you feeling after you got that big 4K at the end of New Junk City?
I didn't count.
You didn't count?
No, I just was like, thank God Withered walked into my pulse pod.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
That I also felt really bad for. I think at one point on Gibraltar you hit a pulse onto Yoda, and then somehow a war ended up dying with beat. That was yeah, so unlucky.
What a
Right.
beat.
Yeah, he had
He had
beat.
to be. It was on first play when you're holding defense there. You stuck a pulse onto Yoda, but war was stacked on him, and he died. You just brought the mech down low, but
Yeah,
he did have beat.
I remember we're dying there. I just don't remember my alt tracker, Rory, saying anything about beat.
Rory!
Oh, on blast.
Mr.
Yeah.
Aurora throwing?
Okay.
That's
I
right.
believe it.
You'll see a trade soon.
Oh, unlucky.
Trade request? I'm
Um,
um
I missed the lore. Can you give me the lore on your team name?
Season 2.
go for watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a team. It was great. Had a bunch of homies on it. Basically all of them are retired now, tragically. But we did, like the same thing that my team is doing right now, but the opposite.
So
Yeah, you're
what?
doing but you're winning. But you're winning.
Yeah, it's like the same thing, but instead of losing every game, you know.
Did you guys lose
Yeah.
every single game on the first
They did.
Raccoons?
Yeah. I can't believe
Unlucky.
you're making me say this on broadcast. This was already gone from the zeitgeist. Now everybody knows.
Yeah. It's also like the other reason I was asking about that is because season 1 and 2 aren't on the website. The website hasn't been updated in a season, but season 1 or 2 are just missing. So every time I try to like do research on the lore, it's just not there.
Yeah, I know. I pulled out some favors with stuff.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I just keep season 2 off the record.
scrub it. So one thing we were
the
talking
raccoon
about,
rotation too.
Mm-hmm.
The good old raccoon rotation.
one thing we were
So-
talking about it in the middle of the match is we were wondering what's your favorite thing about raccoons? Like, do you like their eyes or their tails or their
Or
their
what?
thing-
What?
their-
What?
those
What's
are
up?
the fingies is what we're talking about.
The anime.
The anime.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the character.
Mm-hmm.
I was not aware there was an anime with a raccoon.
There are a lot.
That's
Tanuki, large part of Japanese culture.
That's
Yeah.
like the logo. It's
Oh,
like
you're
a
right.
anime raccoon girl.
Isn't there
right?
like a
Mhm.
raccoon like city or a raccoon island and it's like you go there and there's raccoons everywhere?
I know there's cats like that.
I
don't
can
I know there's
believe it.
cats. I think there's one for raccoons too, but I might be crazy.
I know that's like a quokka stick too.
Well, I think
like
that's,
their thing.
there's a difference there because there's like a natural habitat thing going on with the quokkas, I believe.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Let me
Wow.
see. Let me break down any other questions I had. Oh, you have 2 new rookies. What do you think about your rookies so far?
They're great.
Yeah,
Uh,
Animax Simply Dino. Yeah.
I feel like a giddy little thief. Like, how the hell did I get him for 50K?
yeah, a
What
lot of
happened
the
I don't know. I can tell you, I couldn't afford their SR, me personally.
Oh, would have put you over.
So, oh yeah,
I think
oh
that,
yeah.
that happened with a couple of rookies. Like Dyer's another one. I think Dyer went for a lot cheaper than I thought. He's like I want to say at least 4.1. I think he just climbed to 4.4. But yeah, a lot of rookies this season, and a lot of them are pretty good. So
Wow. We're just gonna not say anything about the fact that Tyler's flexing about how much SR he has. Oh, I just have so much SR.
It says you, Bucko.
You
Yeah,
know
It says you,
me.
Bucko.
how many
So much
hey,
SR.
hey Tyler, how many wins do you have?
Yeah, so much SR, so little. wins.
Bro.
Man,
Yo,
you're really kicking him when he's down.
he's
too. That
angry. He's-
Almost reverse swept. Almost reverse swept last game.
he's doing the Arthur fist clench right now.
This ain't a chinchilla's broadcast.
Yeah,
But I'm congratulating you.
catching strays out here.
I know.
Yeah, that's right. What you deserve.
Right.
I don't think I have any other questions other than El Clasico. Would you like to ask it, Riddle? As
Sure.
payment for me roasting your team?
I would like to ask it. Can I ask it?
If you want.
Okay, Panini, if you were MVP, who should you give MVP to?
If I wasn't MVP, which I did in fact win this match, I'd give it to Nathan for being the best ringer in the league.
That's based.
I think Nathan, I think Nathan had a really good game today. I feel like every time Nathan rings, he has a really good game. But
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Oaks?
What about
Boy,
me?
I see a 150k P shot.
I don't know. I just got off a scrim before this game, so I'm like kind of tired. The game was a bit of a blur.
Gotta pick
Not gonna
one.
lie.
yeah, you gotta pick someone. Name drop someone.
I'm actually blanking on names on my roster.
Name
I'm not gonna lie.
name a player on your
Simply
roster.
Dino. Simply Dino, Danny Mac, Rory, Wiggle Higgle,
Okay.
You're missing one.
Wait, that's
Tanic
it?
V, Tanic
Tanic
V,
V.
Panic V.
Tanic.
Oh,
Or you can name
what
someone
even
not on your
happened?
team, but that would kind of
Okay,
be toxic. So,
we started on Esperanza. Was that Esperanza?
Yep.
yep.
You started Esperanza, and then you went
I ran
Hollywood.
into
Holly.
Nathan's
Then you went
Helix
Holly.
rocket and threw.
Then you went Holly.
Yep.
Then we went a Holly.
You went Hollywood, and then you went
Lijiang,
Lijiang, and then you went
Gibraltar,
Gibby, and then you had
New Junk City.
Junk City.
Hmm. Loki, I might give it to Danny.
Danny Mac. I think he. I
Well,
think
to you all, Danny
He
Mac.
played super solid today, and it wasn't just like the play. Like, he was making some good calls, like on comp swaps and some strategical stuff. Like, we're kind of just ramming our heads into the wall on Hollywood third attack, and he's like, "I'm just going queen," and we immediately win. Like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I
It was
noticed
good today.
you guys made a lot of really good swaps there. So I'm assuming that he called a lot of the swaps.
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess I think that's a good shout.
Well, yeah, that is his character. So
Mm-hmm.
Yep. True. He got me
I like how
there.
I like how we've seen Malga for approximately one fight.
One fight, like
Yeah, we saw him for two fights from two different teams. Technically.
one day.
yeah,
Yeah.
if we get 100% Malga playtime in a match, I want the logo changed to just Malga's smiling face.
You mean you mean the
server.
Aurora logo?
Yeah, just like change the server logo to or whatever it is on
I-
my sidebar.
IDK,
Smiling
Right.
man.
Malga.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
need
We'll
to
know that.
we need to get the drawing somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that just about does it for the broadcast. Do you have anything else, Riddle?
I don't think so. Congrats again on the clutch win.
Yeah, we are going into our Christmas. It's kind of like weird to schedule everything. The
Yeah.
only other match we have scheduled right now is for December 28th at 7 p.m., but apparently that might change. So
there is one more. So Imposters Chillers is gonna be the 29th. We're just
the 29th.
finalizing a time.
So what is that, a week from today?
Yep.
So we will
Yeah.
we will at least see you then. We might have another game before then. But yeah, stay tuned, everyone. Again, congratulations for the Rittwo Raccoons for the hype map 5 win there. With that, what was that?
Wait.
Yeah, you go.
Can I make a quick shout out?
Yeah, you're good.
If you want.
I'm gonna be going hard on the stream game. So Sunday through Tuesday, make sure to check out my stream.
What
Maybe-
what
What's
one is that?
what's your one?
Whatever it is, it's probably on my bio.
Yeah, is it
Is it
like
Figure it out.
is it
Skooksy?
like
It's probably in my bio.
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
He'll say it in advertisements whenever it comes up. So keep an eye on your
Yeah. Keep
hashtag
your eyes out for it.
advertisements channel.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, everyone have
Dude.
happy holidays. Stay safe. Have a good day, everyone. See you again next time. Thanks for watching. This is Paninii signing off for myself and for RiddleDog here. Have a nice night, everyone.